Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We are going to learn about the life of Sunita Williams. This will be a simple and easy to understand biography, perfect for practicing your English listening. Let's get started. Sunita Lynn Williams was born on September 19, 1965, in Euclid, Ohio, USA. Her father, Deepak Pandya, was from India and worked as a scientist. Her mother, Bonnie Pandya, was from Slovenia. Sunita grew up in a loving and supportive family with her older brother and sister. As a child, Sunita was very active and loved sports, especially swimming and running. She was curious about the world and always wanted to try new things. She also loved adventure and dreamed of doing something extraordinary. However, at that time, she didn't know she would one day travel to space. After finishing school, Sunita went to the United States Naval Academy in 1983. She studied physical science and became interested in flying. She graduated in 1987 and became an officer in the U.S. Navy. At first, she worked on Navy ships, but soon, she trained to become a helicopter pilot. She flew different kinds of helicopters and helped in rescue missions and military operations. She was brave, hardworking, and determined to do her best. Sunita later became a test pilot, where she flew new aircraft to check their performance. She gained valuable experience in flying, which later helped her in becoming an astronaut. In 1998, Sunita Williams was selected as an astronaut candidate by NASA. She went through tough training, which included underwater survival, spacewalking practice, and learning how to operate a spacecraft. Sunita was excited about space travel, but it was a long journey. She trained for 8 years before getting her first mission. She worked hard, never gave up, and always believed in herself. On December 9, 2006, Sunita Williams finally went to space on the Space Shuttle Discovery as part of Expedition 14 to the International Space Station, ISS. She spent 195 days in space, setting a new record for the longest spaceflight by a woman at that time. She conducted experiments, repaired equipment, and even ran a marathon in space on a treadmill. One of the most incredible things she did was spacewalking. She completed 4 spacewalks, spending a total of 29 hours and 17 minutes outside the space station. She showed the world that with courage and determination, anything is possible. Sunita returned to space on July 15, 2012, for Expedition 3233 aboard a Russian Soyuz rocket. This time, she spent 127 days in space. She became the commander of the ISS, making her the second woman in history to command the space station. She continued doing experiments, spacewalks, and even filmed videos to teach children about life in space. During her second mission, she broke records again, becoming the woman with the most hours of spacewalking, a total of 50 hours and 40 minutes. After returning to Earth, Sunita Williams became a hero and an inspiration to millions. She traveled around the world, giving speeches and encouraging young people, especially girls, to follow their dreams. She always said that hard work, passion, and belief in oneself are the keys to success. She also reminded everyone that science and space exploration can change the world for the better. Even after spending so much time in space, Sunita Williams is still not done. She has been training for new missions as part of NASA's Artemis program, which aims to send humans back to the Moon and even to Mars. In 2024, she flew on Boeing Starliner spacecraft and successfully returned on March 18, 2025, continuing her incredible journey in space exploration. Sunita Williams' story teaches us an important lesson: dream big, work hard, and never give up. She came from a simple background but reached the stars through dedication and passion. Her journey from a young girl in Ohio to a NASA astronaut and space commander is a story of inspiration, courage, and limitless possibilities. She has proved that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.